Hey, this is Ken from Coffee Crafters, and we just wanted to do kind of a wrap up of 2021, which was an interesting year. It's been interesting for almost everybody, and especially for us here at Coffee Crafters. It was challenging in that the hyperinflation that hit us really hit us in the pocketbook when it comes to buying parts. So we sell factory direct wholesale to everybody, so our business model really took a hit when our parts costs would go up, not just a little bit, but sometimes double and triple the price. And so that's where the price increase of the roasters came along, and we took just a portion of the increase and added that on. We still haven't moved up to what we consider wholesale pricing with our profit built in, but we have a plan that's even better. So rather than do what everybody's talking about doing, which is we just pass that price on to the consumer and this is the new normal, we've decided to create our new normal, which is adding manufacturing. And I swore through the history of our company that I would never do manufacturing. I didn't want to get into managing people, manufacturing the parts. We had local manufacturers building all of our stuff. But necessity being the mother of invention, we really had to reinvent how we were going to run the company. And so we did that this year. And it actually started last summer when we were working on the prototype for the large roaster, the Valenta 25. And we could not get our vendors to build prototype parts for us in a timely manner. So it would take 3 or 4 months to quote it, and then another 2 months to build it. And by the time we got a prototype part, Chris and I had already changed the design and doing something different. So it wasn't really our vendor's fault. So we bought a plasma table, 4x8 plasma table, and we cut out our own parts. And Chris, our new engineer, and I went through a 6 week development cycle and went from a concept to a functioning lofting machine in that short period of time. Really started the process for us to look at how we build things and develop products differently. Fast forward a little bit, we took that design concept and we developed a new Destoner, which will be coming on the market here in the next month or two. That was really a fun project. We bought a big commercial 3D printer and we printed the parts for it over and over and over and over again until we got it to work right. And we're really excited about that. It's going to be the most cost-effective Destoner with a 25-pound capacity really in the industry, and something that from a design concept-wise is a completely different product than people have seen before. We've applied for our design patents on it, and so we're good to go to roll that out. We're also working on our parts for our current roasters. So we have a brand new fiber laser cutting table to cut all of our parts in the flat with a 5 foot by 10 foot bed. So it's very efficient for nesting parts and really helping us save on cost. We have a new press brake. It's actually a rebuilt older press brake, but it operates like new. So we can form our own parts. And then we have purchased a new hardware machine so we can insert the hardware. So a lot of companies, just like the auto industry, found out that they couldn't get chips for their cars. So some of the auto industries now have their own chip manufacturing plants. Being vertically integrated has really been something that was forced on us. But being forced on us, it created opportunities that we really would not have had if we had done that. Everybody wants to know where we're at on the big roaster, and here's where we're at. The loft testing is done. We've tested all of the electronic components that go into it. We're adding a couple features that nobody's ever done before on a fluid bed roaster, and one of those is adding a sample spoon. So you can sample the beans like they do in a drum roaster, which will be helpful. And then we also have applied for patents on the new design, a design patent for the fluid bed modified horizontal curtain. So it looks similar to other fluid bed roasters like the Civets roaster, or some of the other ones, but we modified something inside that made it much more efficient energy-wise. We're lofting 25 pounds of beans with a 1.5 horsepower motor, which I don't think anybody's ever done before, and the energy consumption is going to be reduced. This is a 3-phase machine. This is not one you're going to install in your home, but 3-phase, 480 volt. And we're really excited about that. What we're doing right now is we're building a prototype with a plexiglass side on it so we can test where we're going to move some of the parts inside while the beans are lofting. And Chris is working up on the flat right now all of the parts for the production prototype, which is really our first article of the machine that's put together like it's going to look when it goes in the field. We're getting some help with the cyclone because we're going to use a Venturi cyclone with this one. And we're working with the folks at Vortex on a solution so that we can add their echo filter design specifically for our application. And we're also excited about that. But anyway, we just want to do a quick update. We know people have been wondering what's going on in Coffee Crafters. We're really, really excited. The last few weeks manufacturing our own parts has just been a game changer for us because we can control inventory, lead times, costs, all of those things. And when it comes to product development cycles, we can take what would have taken us a year to do something and fit it in a 60-day cycle in product development, which we didn't have the ability to do before. We're excited about that. And last but not least, we do want to thank all of the customers who supported us this last year because none of us knew what was going to happen. Some of my friends weren't so lucky with their businesses, and so we know some people struggled out there. But hopefully all of you in the coffee roasting business did well. And again, I'd like to thank you, and thanks for watching.